What do you think of Logan?
Então...
It's good to have him here.
Mas eu vou jogar mesmo assim, achei legal o jogo, joguei a demo, curti, então tô nem aí pra isso.
I can see that. He seems to be a man of good character, despite the claws.
Só que eu não sei se eu vou receber a chave. O jogo lança amanhã, né? Não sei se eu recebo a chave amanhã ou quarta.
They protected us, Agatha and I. Could even say they saved.
É jogo da Square, né? Se vier zoado, é meio complicado se vir jogo zoado da Square, né?
84? I remember because Agatha crimped her hair and shoulder pads had cast
Mas não sei, né?
a strange spell over
Tem que
my...
pôr a mão pra jogar, pra ver.
We looked quite ridiculous, but we were happy. Well, happy until a rather disturbed coven of witches by the name of the Salem Seven invaded our home.
Did your enchanted shoulder pads at least offer you some protection?
Oh, I wish. Funny I can laugh about it now. At the time, it was so tragic. See, the Salem Seven were Agatha's grandchildren by her son, Nicholas Scratch.
They tried to kidnap their grandmother?
They felt she had betrayed which kind by choosing to live among humans, and came to drag her back to New Salem by force.
Hoje em dia tem hate pra tudo, né? Até pro cara mudar um pouco a dublagem, o cara é cancelado na internet.
He hid us in a secret passage and refused to tell
É
us.
brincadeira, né, bicho?
He kept our secret and fought them off long enough for Agatha to invoke a banishing spell. Without him, they would have surely kidnapped her. Or maybe worse.
If it came down to it, I'm sure you would have prevented Agatha from...
É, então. É,
So sure.
essa molecada hoje em dia é muito mimizenta, cê é louco.
I would have been outnumbered, just like I am now.
Exatamente, eu dou muita Nutelagem. É, mas é mesmo.
Speaking of dysfunctional dynamics, I do trust you, you know.
Demais, demais, demais.
Don't always show it.
I know.
Even though you don't always show it?
Something like that.
Common ground? Who would have thought?
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
É isso aí mesmo.
Hunter, hello.
Criada a leite com pera, a ovo maltino, a pouco mortadela. Eu achando que ia me dar bem, como advogado renomado da OB. É complicado. Dá pra fazer a missão da história agora? Dá, até que enfim.
Was running a search for our new pal Blaze's location, and all of a sudden, this happened.
Equone credite tucre.
Então, Edu, eu mandei isso, mensagem lá pro suporte da placa, né? Vamos ver se eles respondem, né?
What type of search were you running?
Apesar que a própria Kingston confirmou que sim, né? Mas vamos ver, né?
Well, more like a bad.
Quero ter certeza antes de comprar e dar ruim.
Howard?
His research files. Whenever there's any unauthorized access, the Trojan Horse program activates, and bingo. There's our little thief right there.
The Southwest. That cannot be a coincidence.
Tony? Did Howard do this to all his files?
Oh no, only the good stuff. The really juicy stuff.
How juicy.
Well, I'll give you two guesses, but you'll only need one. A big green one.
Aí é complicado, hein, Freddy? Quem que a gente vai levar? Não sei. Vamos levar o... vamos levar o Capitão América, vai.
I'll admit, I'm super curious to find out what Bruce has been digging up in the old files.
And how Lilith plans to use it against us.
Something tells me Banner's not seeking a way to banish them.
Que isso? Eu fiquei, ué?
Find out what Banner is searching for in the stock files.
Pensando, que viagem é essa, velho?
Got this, Sarah? I know how to handle Bruce.
He's fallen under Lilith's power. He's no longer the same man you knew.
Yeah, he's a little more exciting now.
Fala, Lucas, valeu pelo lurk. Tamo junto. Boa semana pra você.
Hesitated with Bruce before and it cost us. Don't worry, this time I've accounted for...
And if these results are correct, it changes everything.
You knowingly triggered that Trojan horse, didn't you?
I did.
Another trap, Bruce? I'm disappointed.
No trap, Tony.
É, então, falei, cara, não é possível, mano. Como assim, velho?
If anyone could fight her off, I'd have thought it'd be you.
And why would I ever want to do that? She values me, not the monster you all seem so fixated with. Together, we will shatter the limitations of what you refer to as magic and science. But don't take my word on it. My gamma accelerator is only the first step. We stand on the precipice of true
Yeah, I've heard that one before. Usually when Pops was ready to kick off a new arms race.
Save your phony disgust for the cameras. We both know you're interested. I want you to finish Howard's work.
É o novo meme da Twitch, isso daí.
Of course.
Achar que foi banido do chat.
Fulfill your father's destiny.
Yep.
And bask in the glory of the Dark Mother.
And there it is. Well, Bruce, I can see how well this whole Lilith thing is working out for you, but the problem is, I already have a team. And while I appreciate the generous offer, we're gonna take back my father's data. And then kick your evil ass.
Ih, rapaz.
You misunderstand me. I wasn't asking.
Que medo. Como para dobrar os recursos e aumentar. Ah, tá. Vários inimigos que antes danifiquem o servidor, usa carta hackear dados para extrair informação. Tá. E proteger o servidor.
Banner was kind enough to alert Hydra's forces to your presence. If you ever wanted to show off your elite hacking skills, now would be the time, Mr. Stark.
Me? Show off? What would ever give you that idea? And didn't I tell you to call me Tony?
Just hack the computer before they smash it, please, Tony.
See, that wasn't so hard.
Tá, um já foi, tá bom. Vai que vai.
That'll work.
No pain will shake our loyalty.
Does Hydra even pay you enough to cover your medical bills?
É, vai que mesmo. Dá um bom dano. É, levou a Hunter junto, mas não tem problema. Tá, vambora. Pegou o Play 2? Oh, aí sim, hein? Boa. Ótima aquisição. Com mídia ou sem mídia? Aliás, com canhão ou sem canhão, né?
Hardly a scratch.
Reinforcements inbound.
The rift opens.
Rest down.
Ah, tá bom, pô.
You really are a terrible salesman, Bruce. At least burn me up before you attack my
Tá bom, tá bom.
huge ego. I'm saving my energy for when needed.
Focus on Tony's target.
Now that was something.
Watch my back. I probably beat up your grandfather back in the day, too.
Quem que vai atacar aqui? Eu não sei, cara.
Sure, why not?
That's gonna leave a mark.
Ah, dá nem pra jogar, não dá nem pra comparar, né, cara? É surreal os negócios. Tem jeito, não. Eu não tenho o que fazer aqui. Vou colocar uns cachorros doidos.
An enduring pain. How many times is that?
No retreat. Not gonna be that easy.
Se for comprar mais um controle de
Reinforcements on the move.
adicional no Play 2, não compre da marca Inova, tá? Ou Inova, não sei como pronuncia. É horrível o controle, cara. O meu veio com esses dois controles desses. Nossa, tenebroso, cara.
That facility is teeming with Hydra reinforcements. Anything you can do to expedite the process.
Look, you can't just smash the keyboard and wait for a bunch of algebraic equations to fly off the screen. This isn't some 90s movie. Got it.
Why can it never be easy with you?
Just lucky, I guess.
Tony, wait. We have what we came for. There is no reason to follow him.
I tried to reason with you, Tony, but you were never going to listen. Just like Mother said.
Oh, crap.
It's too beautiful, too painful for words. So I'll show you. Yes, of course.
Okay, then you were right.
Oh, and Tony, this was the trap.
Holy mother of... Is it me, or are these things just getting bigger and bigger. Look at the forehead on that thing.
Concerned about the mace.
Oh, I was getting to that. I just can't pull my eyes away from that massive brain case of hers.
I'm glad you're in good spirits, but the Dread Maiden is no laughing matter.
You were too weak for this fight. The light will heal you. Just like old times.
Oblivion opens her arms.
Something loose on that.
My resolve.
Sure, just keep throwing bodies at the problem.
Still looking at me.
She's going to try summoning reinforcements unless you can disable her first.
Sure, maybe we'll just take
I will not be defeated.
Servants of Lilith.
Engaging. Just the boost I needed.
Undoing. Lilith would be embarrassed by your weakness.
Embrace your
I am the only one.
I'm on my own here. That turn for the worst. Looking at me here. It's almost going too well. Saving this for a special occasion. Does that make me the new leader? I'm saving my energy till we need it. They don't all have to be pretty. Why not? You might want to get that looked at.
I will not fall again. Like that once, centuries ago. Our team is falling apart. They have not lost focus yet. You have earned this.
My fate is no different from yours. I know what my future holds.
Don't allow Lilith to revel in your defeat.
Coming for me now? I'm used to being outnumbered. Getting the gun anyway?
I will not be defeated.
You did not think I was done, did you?
Sure, why not?
I have the target in sight.
That will not distract me.
It's not often you get a second chance.
This should be good. Sleep it off. Here we go. Wow, that's embarrassing. Hey, it worked, didn't it?
I must have angered them. Their persistence is irritating. Our friend is down. They are being reinforced. They are still set on me. Behold the light's gift. The advantage is mine.
I fear no end.
Engaging! Just the boost I needed. Nice of Lilith restocking the practice dummy.
The longer this takes, the more danger you're in. Don't let her overwhelm you.
That's a really helpful insight. I'll get the doctor out for us.
My fate is no different from yours.
Here we go.
Now that was something.
Someone order a knuckle sandwich?
I know what my future holds.
I think you got him. Remember you bozos hitting so hard. You got multiple individuals. I'm starting to get irritated.
Their loyalty to her is unwavering.
Still coming this way. I'm on it.
That will not distract me.
I'm going in.
My fate is no different from yours. I fear no end.
Let's set.
I know what my future holds.
Watch my back. The bigger they are, the harder.
I wasn't sure how you'd fare against her, but the Dread Maiden was no match for you.
What'd you call that thing again?
Dread Maiden.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I think I lost myself there for a second. I should have listened to you. I'm sorry about that.
He that starts out on a quest for vengeance.
This work, this discovery, will have ramifications for generations to come. Think my own son, Tony.
Better not miss.
Every time it seems like I finally put my family issues behind me, someone has to go and pick at the scar.
Is this about what Banner found in your father's files?
Bingo. Let's just say your mom and my dad would have made a real cute couple. In hell.
At least you managed to grab whatever Banner was after.
Tiny victory, I guess. But I don't think Banner or his puppet master are going to give up that easily. Especially knowing what kind of stuff my father had in those files.
Perhaps I should know more about him. Your father, that is.
Some kids' dads had hobbies like collecting coins or stamps. Mine collected Defense Department contracts. And on the rare occasions when he wasn't off trying to build a better bomb, he was yelling at me.
Over what?
Over everything!
So, Banner wants one of your father's bombs?
No, it's worse than that. Howard had an avid interest in gamma radiation. That's the thing that puts the Hulk in Hulk. He always talked of constructing a gamma accelerator, an unbelievably powerful piece of machinery. If that's what Banner's after, we could be in a world of hurt.
For our sake, I hope you are wrong about this.
Hey, me too. Unfortunately, the curse of my genius is that I'm never wrong. Ever.
If it helps, we could go through the files together. Strategize.
I appreciate the offer, Hunter, but right now, I just need to get out of this suit and put my thoughts together.
Lilith's thread maiden couldn't have been...
Are you heading to the meeting?
Yeah, I'll be there shortly.
It's your move, Tony.
Move, Tony.
I can't move for you. That defeats the purpose of the game.
Did you read today's book?
Of course, but you'll get nothing out of me until the meeting. Banner was a double agent for Lilith the whole time. This is like the Winter Soldier all over again.
How are you, Peter?
Better than the world out there. I've been watching this for hours, hoping to get a glimpse of the neighborhood, see how it's holding up through all this. But I guess Queens is not important enough for the news media to cover.
Maybe you should take a break from the news.
Kind of hard to when there's people out there you care about.
I just do not want you to burn yourself out.
You sound like Aunt May. She didn't like it when I stayed up all night watching TV either. Is it weird that I miss being nagged by her? I've been trying to reach her on her cell all day today and the signal keeps dropping. I'm guessing that big hole in the New York atmosphere is interfering with her cellular network. Sometimes I feel like I should be there with her, to protect the neighborhood. But I know you need me here.
Many soldiers must leave their home and families behind to serve in a war. You are not the first to make such a sacrifice, and you will not be the last.
Yeah, I know. It's just the not knowing that's driving me up the walls. Oh, looks like I just got a message.
From your Aunt May?
No, MJ. She said Aunt May is staying with her. What a relief.
You should call them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Thanks for checking in on me, Hunter. If Lilith mindjacks me, she's gonna be surprised how much of it is taken up by movie trivia and web formulas. Stark's father had a secret trove of gamma research that Bruce Banner stole from under our noses.
When I knew...
Time for book club. You coming?
Meet you there.
I'll walk you.
Wasn't the first time I've read The Art of War, but I prefer this translation.
Kinda missed the sim.
That book was a dense read.
You made short work of that. Looks like we're all here. Grab a seat and let's get started.
I am ready.
The Art of War is one of my favorite books, if not my favorite. Can anyone guess why?
Because it's not just about fighting, it's about how to conduct yourself when in conflict with others.
Carol gets it. For quite a while, all my interactions with people involve some form of conflict.
Interesting.
This book laid things out for me. Helped me understand you don't always smash yourself against a problem face first. You must understand your enemy before you can hope to defeat them. Hunter, you get this more than most. You understood Lilith, which led you to discover her weakness. With that came her defeat.
I lost 300 years to understanding. I would not call that a success.
I would. Your sacrifice, whatever it was, kept the world from plunging into darkness. My point here, until we know what game Lilith is playing, there's no way we can break the rules. That's the only way we win.
So the favorite book of a half-vampire was written by Master Sun.
I'm the Daywalker. Of course it is.
Carol, what stood out for you?
The chapter about flexibility in warfare. Yes, it presented distinct situations, but at its core, it promoted a philosophy of adaptability. This is a subtle but key difference from the Kree war manuals I know. Those manuals lay out how to overcome every possible contingency. Because Kree commanders always expect an answer, exceptions can flummox the ones who let the rules think for them.
Are Kree commanders really that predictable?
Unless you have your own version of the Kree's supreme intelligence, unlikely. But yeah, still possible. The Art of War encourages fluidity of thought. The variations presented in the chapter on flexibility are examples, not rote technique.
And that's how wars are lost.
So I've been dying to know, what is Captain America's favorite part of this book?
After this read, everything he had to say about deception and warfare.
Ooh, explain.
Wait, what used to be your favorite?
Discussions of leadership. There's a lot of good stuff in there. I've long since internalized all that worked for me and examined what didn't. But convincing your enemy that your greatest weakness is your most powerful strength.
Or the opposite, that your strength is a vulnerability?
Exactly. It struck me, especially regarding our conflict with Lilith. So, what's our greatest strength?
Lilith has no allies, just thralls. She is alone in this fight, but we are united.
Are we? The greatest scientific mind I've known, sorry Tony, just defected to her side. What's to stop any of us from doing the same? I don't have an answer to the question I asked, but I plan to do what the Art of War suggests. Learn her weakness. Adapt as the conflict evolves. Keep Lilith guessing. And above all, think.
And that'll do it.
Great. So what's our next book?
I told Carol she could pick the next one.
I decided on volume 32 of the Kavat Koth.
The what now?
It's a cross between a legal text, a spaceborne invasion defense manual, and one of those sagas that Thor seems to love.
Okay then.
I promise it's not a heavy read. I thought it would be a good companion to The Art of War.
See you all next time. Hell's mustering all its machinations to thwart us at every turn. Times like
I didn't know what I was getting into when I signed up, but I'm glad we have book club.
It was good to see the conclusions we each drew from the book.
That's why I think we need to do this. A team that understands its disparate parts works better in concert. But don't quote me. Sun Tzu said it better.
I'm nervous about my book. I don't know how much of it will translate. Not the language, the ideas.
If it teaches me how to swear in Cree, I am in.
You don't need a book for that. Just hang around the war room when I'm running maintenance checks on Central. I think you'll like my choice. Give it a shot. That's all I ask.
That went better than expected.
I'm looking forward to reading Carol's book.
Same here. Feels like book club is pointing out an edge we've always had, but never knew to sharpen. That's all for now. You taking off or hanging out?
Yes, I am done.
Peace.
Robbie and I are gonna play Valor's Edge until duty calls.
Stark's father studied Gamma. I wish men would stop toying with the fundamental forces of the universe. On that note, I also wish Lilith would stop summoning nightmare fuel like the Dread Maiden. When that thing clawed her way into our...
I wanted to talk to you about, actually, let's go someplace else. It's a little personal. I wanted to talk to you about book club.
Oh? Having a good time?
I'm having a great time. Always good to flex the old brain muscles. I need your advice, though.
What kind of advice?
It's about Blade. I get the feeling that all of book club is just his roundabout way of getting to be friends with me. I mean, I'm touched. He seems like a good guy, but shy. So how do I tell him I'm totally cool with being best pals without scaring him off? Got any thoughts?
If you want to be friends with Blade, just tell him.
You really think I should just lay it out there?
You guys can fight hordes of bloodthirsty killers and not bat an eye. But you want to tell another human being that you enjoy their company and you forget how to speak.
Different skill sets, Hunter. But I'm always looking to improve, so thanks. I'm up to the challenge.
I wish I could be more helpful.
Please, you've been more than helpful just listening to me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go catch up with my reading. I'm a couple of chapters behind.
I can tell.
Watch it. No spoilers. I gotta say, I'm loving our current book.
Feeling good today, girl.